Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365. I'm Jared.
And I'm Terry,
What are we doing tonight?
the award show.
Oh, yeah?
So it's actually good, but it's also sad.
Yeah, it's a little sad. Wraps up our season. We're going to play our ad before we get into it. Let's do it. Party Pumpers DJs is a proud sponsor of the Halloween Haunts 365 2023 season. Elevate your special events with Party Pumper DJs. The Party Pumpers serve the Northeast Tri-State area. From weddings to birthday parties, corporate events to backyard barbecues, Party Pumper DJs will help take your event to the next level. Experience 4K visuals, JBL sound, intelligent lighting, and mayhem all season long with DJ See No Evil pumping the party in the 6 feet under Midway at Lehigh Valley Screen Park. Lehigh Valley Screen Park is located just outside of Allentown in Orfield, Pennsylvania, and consists of 4 haunted attractions along with the huge nightly party in the 2-acre 6 feet under Midway. Check out and connect with Party Pumper DJs on Facebook. It'll be at the end of this video. We'll see you out there.
No.
All right, we're back. The 2023 award show. We have to go down our categories. A-Ride of the Year, Midway of the Year, Trail of the Year, Attraction of the Year, that's any individual attraction, Cast and Crew of the Year, Fan Vote, wrapped up. Numbers weren't as high as I thought they would be, but that's on me because I kept forgetting to mention it during haunt videos. Not a big deal, but we crowned a winner. And Haunt of the Year. So each will have a top 5 with the winner at the end. Easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of fun making the videos.
Ew, I told you we should have had a camera on us for bloopers.
Jesus, this woman. She made up words the whole time. I'm like, what did you just say?
You got tongue-tied too.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. All right, but before we jump into that, I asked the team their favorite 3 haunts. No scoring, no worries, no nothing. Where did you have the best time?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the idea of doing this...
It's for fun.
It is, and it's to show off haunts, which is why we started. And we want to have fun doing it. So, first up, Rick Paulton, our Ohio representative. His name's Rick Paulton.
I don't understand why you have his last name, but everybody else, you just have their first.
That's because every time I talk to Rick Paulton, I say Rick Paulton. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
He's Rick Paulton.
You don't even know a lot of Ricks.
He's Rick Paulton. He has the Whole Damn Enchilada podcast. He's got some cool guests coming up. Make sure you check them out. But his favorite 3 haunts: number 3, Spooky Ranch; number 2, Nightmare Cleveland; and number 1, he gushed over Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse.
I had a feeling he was going to say that.
Yeah, me too. I kind of already knew his list, but I had to ask him anyway. All right, Keith, our Southern California representative, like we're in Congress or something.
Yeah.
His number 3 was the LA Haunted Hayride. Number 2, 17th Door. And number 1, Reign of Terror. All right. I thought he would go 17th Door.
Me too. I thought he would go 17th.
Where you had the most fun. I don't know how much fun you have in 17th Door. I mean, you're kind of being thrown around. And John's crazy ass, his favorite 3 haunts. Number 3, Field of Screams. Number 2, Brighton Asylum. And number 1, Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres.
We have to add that to the list.
I already got it on there. Look,
okay.
We already got 2024 up here. I don't stop. There's no stop. Can't stop, won't stop. What's that, P. Diddy? Back when he was puffy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm old, guys. I remember that shit. Yeah, so we're going to move on. Terry's favorite 3 haunts.
Do you want me to read them?
Yeah, I'm not going to do it for you. You're right here. They're not here.
So, number 3, Reaper's Revenge. Okay. Number 2, Field of Screams.
Tell him, Todd.
I know. And number 1, Mark-Offs.
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 I don't know why the hell you say it so weird. You should have saw this us making these videos, guys.
I had so much fun out there.
I know. It's a blast. All right, so my favorite 3 haunts. Number 3, the 13th Gate. Number 2, Markov's Haunted Forest. And number 1, Still Reapers.
Okay. To each his own.
Oh, you wait till
Yeah.
Reapers next year. You got
I
6 to
know.
go through.
I know.
Holy shit, Batman.
That's a lot.
That's good thing we stay up there.
Yes.
Because I ain't ever fucking leaving.
I told you we're going to get a camper. We're going to park it right next to Todd's.
Oh, he'd kill us. Dude, what if you did this? Shut the fuck up. All right, guys. So we can dive into this now. Wraps up the 2023 season. I can't believe it's over.
I know.
We got to...
Look at it this way. We have maybe 30 days, 35 days until
We got to figure out what Christmas
December
haunt we want to go to. I got to look at dates. Maybe we could get the multiple.
Yeah.
That could be fun. I know
That
I
would be
had
fun.
it written down how many we reviewed this year. 38.
Yeah,
38 before the off-season events. So it's probably going to be 40 for 2023. Pretty cool. But 30, I believe, 35 in-season, 37 total. Not bad. No, 38 total. 38 total. And this year we broke 60 haunts covered on Halloween Haunts 365, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we do a lot of repeats because there's just stuff you can't miss.
Right.
So, I mean,
Stuff
like,
you have to go back to.
there's at least 5 or 6 a year we have to repeat. So, getting the new ones is tough. So, to cover 60, it's crazy. Have I shown you
In
that
9
list yet?
weeks.
You guys can check out the list on HalloweenHaunts365.com. You click the list, you go to Haunts Visited, and there's a lot there.
Yeah, for 9 weeks, that's a lot. We were busy.
No, this is all time.
Oh, all time, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for the season, we did.
Yeah.
A lot.
You only get 9 weeks, so we made the most of it. What else? Any other notes I had? No. So,
Let's dive into it.
you want to dive into it? I don't know. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What's our first category?
Hayride of the year.
All right, let's play the Hayride of the Year video. Here we go. And the nominees for Hayride of the Year. Let's get it. Number 5, Lehigh Valley Scream Park, Warfield, Pennsylvania.
Number 4, Night of Terror, Mullica Hill, New Jersey.
Number 3, Field of Screams, Mountville, Pennsylvania.
Number 2, Valley of Fear, Feasterville, Pennsylvania.
And the winner is...
Reaper's Revenge, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
All right. Reaper's Revenge takes it home.
Yes.
This is definitely a YouTube friendly. So if you're in the car, you're going to want to get out and watch this. But
Or pull over.
we actually voiced over to make it a little easier for the podcast people out there. It's a cool idea to voice
It
over.
was cool.
But
idea.
we're not going to be able to do it for Haunt Review. So just watch on YouTube. It's that easy.
Right.
All right, so Reaper's Revenge takes home Hayride of the Year. These were all great hayrides. We had a blast at every one of them. They're all highly detailed, highly technical, and just all out fun.
It's very hard sitting down and trying to figure out the top 5.
No shit. That's why I start right when we're done.
I know. It's
And
a
then
lot.
I had to like tie you to the chair.
I've been thinking about it.
Oh,
And-
there's no thing. There's do.
I know, but every day was something different. I'm like, well, what about this? Well, what about that?
I know. So we narrowed it down. Next up, what are we doing?
Midway of the year.
Midway of the Year. Not extremely important for us as we're in the haunts, but it always adds. It adds to your experience at
It
the haunt.
does.
Especially a few of these, because it's just the amount of food and games and shit to do. It turns your place into an all-night event.
I know. Even though some people just want some in and out.
Hey, to each its own, but I like to hang out in the midway. Something I like to do when we're done. All right, so you ready?
I'm ready.
Here's midway of the year. And the nominees for midway of the year.
Number 5, 13th Gate, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Number 4, Reaper's Revenge, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Number 3, Lehigh Valley Scream Park, Warfield, Pennsylvania.
Number 2, Field of Screams, Mountville, Pennsylvania. And the winner is
Markoff's Haunted Forest, Dickerson, Maryland.
all right. Might have made the clapping a little loud, but I wanted to make it sound like you're trying to yell into the crowd.
Right.
So I think I did it. Yeah, all 5 of these here, and there's more midways that we had a great time at, but these 5 really just blew us away, especially the winner. Markoff's, you don't even need a ticket. It even says on the website, free to enter the midway. And go with some cash or cards because there is so much to eat, do, experience.
There is.
I had the most fun. Like, the Haunted Trail was amazing, but for me, it was sitting out there next to those giant fire pits, shooting the shit and watching everything.
It was a lot of fun.
Then you got Field of Screams with all the midway actors and the games and the store and the food and the Lehigh Valley with the DJ. Shout out to Party Pumper DJs.
And the blood bags.
And the blood bags. You got a bar right there. Reapers has a bar now.
Well, yeah,
Field has a bar.
And I did get a blood bag there too.
Yeah, so you're just a blood bag collector.
I had 3 of them this season.
Yeah. Reapers, you got the beautiful fire pit, the awesome food, the photo ops, watching the whole crowd. You can see Sector 13's light from, it's just, these are experiences that make it feel more like Halloween. Plus, it adds to the attractions. Because most haunts, you're done in anywhere from a half hour to an hour and a half. And, you drove a distance to get there. You don't want to just leave. In these places, you really can't leave. So that was midway of the year. Huge jobs and great jobs. It was so much fun.
And number 5, we had 13th Gate.
Yeah, 13th Gate had a crazy midway. Across the street, he made it happen. He wanted a midway. So, that had tons of food, crazy merch, movies, a selfie place with all 15 props in there to think. There's a lot of stuff to do there.
Yes.
All right, so next up, Trail of the Year. Trails are difficult. You have weather all year. It's hard to keep power on. It's hard to keep going. But we narrowed it down to 5. Let's do it. And the nominees for Trail of the Year. Let's do it. Number 5, The Field, Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres.
Number 4, The Conover Killings, Wall, New Jersey.
Number 3, Nocturnal Wasteland, Field of Screams.
Number 2, Willie Shipwreck Cove, Valley of Fear.
And the winner is The Haunted Trail at Markoff's Haunted Forest. All right, Markoff's Haunted Trail, Dickerson, Maryland. What a trail. I can't believe we slept on this for so long. It's amazing. It's 1.7 miles. It's an agility run. I realized I need new shoes for next haunt season because I'm going back. But
it's uphill, downhill.
And Willie's Shipwreck Cove was so good that it held the spot until I saw the first scene of Markoff's. And I'm like, oh, there goes that one. Nocturnal Wasteland, from where we started with that thing to now, it's amazing. The Conover Killings, one of the most original walks I've ever seen. Yes. And then John went apeshit over the field. That's Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres. So I mean, the trails are tough to do, and these 5 were awesome. All right, so next up, attraction of the year. Any attraction in any haunt. This was usually the hardest because hayride. Not everybody has a hayride. Everyone
Has an attraction.
So I think we went through close to 117 attractions this year.
Yes.
Because the 4s, the 5s, the 4s,
Yes.
the 1s, the 2s. And honestly, once I saw it, I knew it. But the rest was hard. And there's a ton of honorable mentions on this list. This was the hardest.
I agree.
This was the hardest.
This is the one where we kept going back and forth.
And I still feel like we're leaving people out, but you have to narrow it down to 5. Gotta have more fun.
Yeah.
All right. But let's get to it. Attraction of the year. The nominees for Attraction of the Year. Let's do it.
Number 5, Halls of Horror, Palmerton, Pennsylvania.
Number 4, Barn of Torture, 301 Devil's Playground.
Number 3, Brighton Asylum, at Brighton Asylum.
Number 2, The Haunted Trail, Markov's Haunted Forest. And the winner is
The 13th Gate.
like I said, this one was tough.
It was tough.
Congratulations to the 13th Gate. To show you how blown away we were, even a quarter of the way through this haunt, it's a testament to the haunt and attraction industry. I mean, there's no detail we've seen like that.
It was
Markov's Haunted
original.
Trail. It's the longest trail I've ever seen. It's the most built up trail I've ever seen. Honestly, if we didn't go to Louisiana, Markov's probably would have taken it.
Yes, I agree.
Brighton Asylum. Even the subtle changes that we notice, it's 5 blood splats hands down throughout the entire 3 attractions, let alone this one. This one was special this year. Barn of Torture. Everything's in your face. I loved every second of this.
You can say that again.
Halls of Horror. I had an absolute blast in there.
It was
the
fun.
haunt actors in there are crazy. They're insane and they're
All
all
in your
theatrical,
face.
in your face, not afraid. It was awesome. So those were our top 5. There's also huge shout outs to Frightmare Asylum, Laurel's House of Horrors. I mean, we found so many good ones this year.
I agree.
Yeah.
It
All
was
right.
very hard to pick.
Yeah. That's what takes us the longest. All right. So, cast and crew of the year. Just everything all together. You know what I mean? Like
Working as a team.
the family aspect, the actors having fun, everyone having fun. These are our top 5. Let's do it. And the nominees for Cast and Crew of the Year. Number 5, Halls of Horror, Palmerton, Pennsylvania.
Number 4, Markoff's Haunted Forest, Dickerson, Maryland.
Number 3, The Valley of Fear, Feasterville, Pennsylvania.
Number 2, Reaper's Revenge, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
And the winner is Field of Screams, Mountville, Pennsylvania. All right, huge shout out to Jim and Gene out there at Field of Screams. It always feels like home. Actors are always having a great time. Everything's done so well, ran smoothly.
Yes.
It's amazing. Reaper's Revenge, again, there's no better timed haunt than Reaper's Revenge.
Oh, without a doubt.
Once you get on that hayride, it's smooth sailing, and there's not a lot out there
It
like
doesn't
that.
skip a beat.
No. Valley of Fear, the changes, the actor upgrades, I'm looking forward to Valley of Fear's hayride, and I don't look forward to hayrides. I just want to see what else they do to it, because this year was fucking insane.
It was. It was a lot of fun.
But just the actors out there, it was streamlined too. You moved fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Marcos Haunted Forest. I mean, the DJs to the cotton candy makers to they even have it set up where like you could buy food in line. Smartest idea. Everyone was having a blast. You were constantly entertained. Halls of Horror. These are probably the most theatrical actors I've seen.
Yes.
And they got to get up close and personal. These guys have I don't want to say no shame, but no fear.
Right.
And every scene was pretty much the same.
And you can tell, like, Halls of Horror, like, they had their stuff to say, but if you said something or I said something, they didn't skip a beat. They gave it right back.
Yep. So those are our top 5. And there's many other cast and crews out there that we absolutely adore.
Yes.
All right, next up, the Wild West. Fan voted Haunt of the Year. I let you guys go nuts. And you guys went nuts.
Yeah. I'd like to know who voted for a car.
There's all kinds of random shit in there. All right, but we took the top 5. We counted the votes. Well, Google counted the votes for me.
Google counts.
Yeah. You just type it in, they tell you how much. I'm like, all right, you won. Cool. All right. So, like every year, the rules are easy. There's no email to enter. I might change that next year. We'll see. But it's kind of fun just watching people spam fucking votes. But, hey, if you want to win, there's a way to win. All right. So, let's get into it. Fan voted Haunt of the Year. This one was entertaining. Let's do it. Here are the nominees for Fan Voted Haunt of the Year.
Number 5, Hell's Dungeon, Dayton, Ohio.
Number 4, Reaper's Revenge, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Number 3, Field of Screams, Mountville, Pennsylvania.
Number 2, the USS Nightmare, Newport, Kentucky. And the winner is...
Valley of Fear, Feasterville, Pennsylvania.
All right. Now, Valley of Fear led this charge all year up until the end. Then it got a little close, but Valley of Fear still won by a ton of votes. USS Nightmare came right up real quick. That's one I want to check out. That's what I'm thinking. Guys, I'm thinking Cincinnati next year. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments or message us on Instagram, because there's so many around there. Because we can hit Indianapolis in a couple hours. We can get up to Detroit for Erebus and Eloise Asylum. There's that pinpoint, but then we're in Cincinnati. The fuck are we gonna do in Cincinnati for the day?
I'm sure I can find something.
Oh.
I found something in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, but Baton Rouge is the capital of Louisiana.
Yeah, but you didn't think I would find something.
Is Cincinnati the capital of...
Yeah, I think so. You got me second guessing.
I remember. I don't remember.
Oh my lord.
No, it's
doesn't even say Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. That's right. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. It doesn't matter.
That was a long time in school.
But Valley of Fear took it home. USS Nightmare second. Field of Screams, Reaper's Revenge, and Hell's Dungeon. See, Dayton, Ohio. We can get there too. I don't know.
I've been to Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, me too. 400 times. And Columbus, Ohio.
Me too.
And Cleveland, Ohio. And Cincinnati, Ohio.
I've
been there tons. All right, guys.
Isn't that where the other podcast is from? Ohio?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's true. Now, the big one.
The big one.
Haunt of the Year. 2023. You guys ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. And now it's time for the big one. The nominees for Haunt of the Year are number 5, Brighton Asylum, Passaic, New Jersey.
Number 4, Valley of Fear, Feasterville, Pennsylvania.
Number 3, The 13th Gate, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Number 2, Field of Screams, Mountville, Pennsylvania.
And the winner is Haunt of the Year for 2023. Reaper's Revenge, Scranton, Pennsylvania. All right. Reaper's Revenge takes it down for a second straight year. This was hard. The 13th Gate was really close. But as detailed as 13th Gate is, Reaper's Revenge, Field of Screams, they have 4 and 5 detailed, super detailed haunted attractions.
Yes.
So I really think it had to come down to Reapers just because there's 5 high detailed haunts, the insane hayride, the crazy midway, and then Field of Screams, just minuscule points under it. So 13 Gate came down to third just because of bulk, really. I mean,
right. No, I agree. We went back and forth on this too.
Yeah, Valley of Fear shot up there. Highly impressed this year with it. Had an amazing time out there. And Brighton Asylum, come on. I don't think there's a better haunt in Jersey.
No, I agree.
From the detail to the actors to...
You have a museum.
Yeah, there's a museum. There's a midway, axe throwing. Like, all of that comes into play with Haunt of the Year. And, yeah.
There's so much to do there.
All 5... You cannot have a bad night at all 5 of these haunts.
That is true.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many we had to blast at. It's so hard to pick our, tops. And if it wasn't for the town, Markov's would have been up there. But the town didn't have a 5.0, so I couldn't put it on the list.
Right.
So we went by our previous scoring, the night out, the attractions, and it just boils down to Reaper's Revenge. It was an amazing job, an amazing year, and it's going to be even fucking crazier year next year.
I know they're adding another one.
I know. Like, 6 attractions already in an incredible night. Like, pinch me.
I know. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, so, that's it. Haunt of the Year, Reaper's Revenge 2023. I have all the graphics done. We'll be sending those awards out. I got to find addresses for Valley of Fear, the 13th Gate, Markov's. Yeah. We will be flooding the social media with the top 5 lists after this airs today, Monday the 13th. So the 14th, I'll start every day shooting out the awards because it's fun. We'll tag the haunts in them, see if they
respond.
Nah, I'm not responding.
No, but no, you don't mean Baton Rouge?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? But it was a crazy year for us. It's the most haunts we've ever covered in a year. A huge thank you to Rick Bolton, Keith, John, my wife, for letting me do this crazy shit.
Came up with this idea 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's our 8th year, going into our 9th. So, we don't know quite where our haunt trip for 2024 will take us. I'm leaning towards Cincinnati because it's pinpoint in the middle of a lot of them. Really, the Dent Schoolhouse is one I definitely want to go to. But
and hopefully this time we won't be sick.
Yeah, but hey, I forced through, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I won't go through our wish list for 2024 yet because that'll be a show down the road. We have a show coming up with the Haunt Informer and Fall Ritual, a ton of interviews left, some off-season haunts, a haunt convention, live shows that we're going to start testing out very soon. So make sure you subscribe because 2024 is going to be bigger than 2023.
Yes.
This has been Halloween Haunts 365, the 2023 award show. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye.